The gradual rise of AI in academic institutions has become more relevant in today's modern day. Its use has become more integrated into the lives of students. Some say they use it to become better students, others call it cheating. Some use it to organize their notes, some use it to write all their papers. AI has become a tool for some and a crutch for others. Me personally, I like to think of the dependence of AI as more of a scale. Low being, I never used it, to high being, AI everything. But today's episode, I want to focus on the specific uses of AI in different majors. How good is code written by ChatGPT for computer science majors? How many essays have literature majors quote-unquote written? And how many original art pieces have art majors presented to their class? Hello and welcome viewers and listeners. It's your host Tommy Andrews bringing you another episode of Tommy's Special Time of the Day. In today's episode, I'll be interviewing different students within different majors to understand just how AI is used in different studies. Let's get into it, shall we? To start off this interview, I'm here with
James Cowell.
And Aiden Berner.
All right, what are your majors?
We're both EET majors, Electronics Engineering Technology.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So you would say y'all work like hand in hand with AI in a way, like that?
Not really.
Yeah, we're more of the human side of AI, where we're doing a lot of Python programming, a lot of like computer side work, but we end up doing most of the work ourselves.
Yeah.
All right, so AI is more of a tool in a way, like a study tool.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, being that we're in such a difficult major, I use specifically ChatGPT. I will have it write similar problems for me to solve, just to help me like understand the concepts a little bit more, because they're very difficult concepts, and having something else explain it in a different way than, like, say, my professor is a very helpful thing for me to just gain an understanding.
A lot of the times, in quite a few of our classes, ChatGPT can't solve the problems.
Yeah.
It physically can't do it. So it can write similar problems because it just kind of takes the problem and rewords it different numbers, kind of like a different scenario, but it can't actually solve the problem. So it doesn't help us in that aspect. But
Do you feel that, and this is like a big concern, this is like more a human element concern, do you feel like AI could like change any aspect of your career in a way, like take any human elements out of it, like out of engineering?
I mean, on the industry side, maybe.
Yeah.
Like automation, but automation's a concern in every industry, taking away human elements, but
Yeah. I think
not particularly. Like, you're always going to have somebody there to control the machines, design, make, streamline. Like, you're always going to have somebody
Yep.
doing quality assurance and everything.
Yeah, like he said, quality assurance is a big thing. So it might change the aspect of it, but being that we're dealing with electrical work, and it's one of the most dangerous engineering fields you can enter, because you can't see electricity, we're always going to have somebody double checking, the work, triple checking the work, because at the end of the day, safety is like one of the number one concerns of any industry.
Now, have you seen anyone in your major like become reliant, like use AI as more of a crutch to like boost your GPA in a way? Have you seen that in any shape or form, or do you feel yourself becoming like that in a way?
Well, like we said, it's kind of being in our major. It's a little different. A lot of our classes, you can't really rely on AI, because most of the time, even AI doesn't know the complex math that we'll work with. So I don't think so much you can use it as a crutch, more as a learning tool. But I personally haven't seen anyone rely on it too much.
Now, do you feel that AI is becoming like overused in an academic setting such as college?
I think so. I think a lot of people are graduating college nowadays, and they used AI the entire time, and they get out into the workforce and they have no idea what they're doing.
I agree 110%. I feel like if you use AI properly, like have it break down stuff, explain it to you versus so that way at the end of the day, it's just helping you gain an understanding versus doing the work for you. There's a lot of people right now that are coasting through college or high school. It's getting down into the smaller grade levels as well, that they don't want to put in the work, and they're just like, oh, AI will do it for me, and now they're getting A's and B's on assignments they put zero effort into.
Now, final closing question. If AI were to cease right now and never come back, do you feel you are positive that you would still succeed in your classes?
Absolutely. I think it'd be. I don't think there'd be a little bit of a difference, because it definitely helps me a little bit. I use it for some of my lab reports just to help smooth everything out, make it sound a little bit better. It'd take a little bit more time figuring out how to make it sound good and look better, but I don't think it would affect me that much at all. It'd be $20 a month cheaper.
I think, like I said, I use it more as a study tool than anything else, and I think it would negatively affect me a little bit. Not so much that I have it do the work, but if I'm struggling with a problem, I could have it write me a similar one and keep working through the similar problems until I gain the understanding that, oh, this is what I'm doing wrong. This is what I need to fix. So I think it would still not so much negatively affect my classes to the point where I wouldn't succeed, but I think it would definitely take away from my studying ability.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for answering these questions. Yeah, good to have you here. Again, this is Howard and Aiden. These are two engineering majors. Again, I thank you for your time and the rest of your day, gentlemen.
Thank you. You as well.
Again, thank you to both Aiden and Howard for their time. They're very busy, and getting them to actually do this was a bit difficult, but I got it done. Now, their interview took longer than expected, but we still press on. So next, we're going to get into our third interview, because this assignment has gone on for longer than expected. We're going to our third interview, which is Jacob Esser. He is an accounting major, and he's going to explain to us how he uses AI in his studies. Let's get into it. Third interviewee of today's show. Who am I here with right now?
Jacob Esser.
Nice to meet you, Jacob.
Nice to meet you.
What's your major?
I'm an accounting major.
An accountant, huh? Okay. What's that like?
I don't know how much I can actually speak on that, because my first semester, they only had me take gen eds and a microeconomics class, which is slightly, it's required for the accounting major, but not really. And then this semester, I'm really getting, the actual, core coursework I need. But I haven't really learned much because I'm pretty much on pace with the accounting classes I took back in high school.
Oh.
So I'm pretty much just review so far. Haven't seen any actual accounting coursework.
Okay. Still, how does really AI affect your studies, or really does affect your major in a way? The first question I want to give: do you use AI to assist you in any of your assignments?
With, as I said, my coursework mainly being gen eds, which I find pretty easy, and then it was more or less coursework that I've done in the past. I haven't used any AI to assist me because it all seemed just intuitive, or I've learned this before.
Do you think AI can better accounting, or it's just it's regular, no really real change?
There is AI that is very compatible with accounting, because in accounting, a lot of it deals with email communication, which there is Microsoft Copilot, which is able to help better your emails, and you're able to use it to help improve your written communication. And then this Copilot can also be used in Excel, which will allow you to help write formulas quicker. Of course, I would recommend double checking all the things that you get a Copilot to write, but Copilot seems like a very accessible tool to help better and make your work more streamlined.
Okay, thank you. Now, I usually ask my other interviews this question of if they become true online on AI, but in your case, I'm not going to ask you that question. What I am going to ask you is that do you feel college students nowadays, no matter